Hi there, just a quick video about my first speaker design. So when this client approached me to make him some speakers, I've asked, like, do you have a design in mind? Is there something specific you want, or like what's the big idea? And we had an endless chat about sound and stuff, and in the end he kind of gave me kind of white card to just come up with something something cool. So here are the cool features. One of the coolest feature, which is the most obvious one, is the air ports, the vent ports, which are like that. And they are stacked 18 mil birch ply as such, which makes them very rigid and add a mass to the front panel, which prevents vibration. And so it's a very cool feature. It was a bit of a pain to make, but they look awesome and I'm very happy with them. I must admit, this shape, I did not quite come up just completely by myself. The inspiration for it was an Nexo speaker that I've had kicking about. And you can see that's the shape, and I thought, like, if it's good enough for Nexo, it's good enough for me. If you don't Nexo, that's a very high-end speaker brand. So I did that, and I'm very happy with it. We're gonna obviously fine-tune it once it's all in. I might have to add a few more layers. We're gonna tweak it until we get the kind of the best response we want from the vents. But the first tests were really well encouraging. Inside the speaker, obviously the bass and the highs are separated, which is a common feature on high-end speakers, just to avoid interferences between the top drivers and the woofer. And this shape as well, again, we're trying to avoid parallel surfaces, so trapezoidal shape. The box is trapezoidal, and this avoids to have this flat surface here. Because of the complex shape of this as well, it avoids vibration within this bolt, and it makes the back to front rigidity a bit more substantial. There's screws and biscuits everywhere. Every single bolt is screwed, glued, and biscuited. This is going nowhere at any point. Another cool thing as well is it's incidental, but actually I've realized that putting oak, all my buttons here are made out of oak, not pine, and they're everywhere. Like every connecting bolt has one. I will probably put one. I'll see if I can enough room to put one at the bottom here as well. And the fact that they're oak add a lot of rigidity to the panel as well, so that should stop how do you call this, deflagration or like movement of the side panels. And it's quite impressive as well. Like when you tap the box, you can really feel like the vibration really get absorbed really well. It's very rigid, and you can feel that it's going to be very little movement within the cabinet itself. And yeah, that's all the kind of cool feature I could think about putting into this speaker. It was a lot of fun to design. I didn't want to just download speaker design and just build something widely designed. I really want the extra mile on this. The last thing I have to do inside is just really make sure that there's no sharp edges, so I'm going to smooth all the sharp edges, sand all of this in there, so there is no friction on the sound, on anything whatsoever. Like really sand everything really smooth, round all the edges here as well, and that should be a very, very good sounding speaker. So hopefully the next video I'm going to post is those bad boys in action, with some subs and stuff. So yeah, if you have any question about the speakers, or how I did anything specific about them, or how I came up with the design, just drop me a line and I'll be happy to answer.